my name is Paige. Welcome to my channel. This is my October Budgeting for Books book haul. So in September last month, I went through all of the books that I bought and told you where I bought them and how much money I spent on them. And we tried to figure out if I stayed under my budget or if I went over my budget. And I was over my budget by about $4 last month. So we're gonna do it all again. I am going to go book by book, tell you where I bought them and how much money I spent on that site. I am still giving myself $150 for a budget. It is going to change in November though. I think that $150 is too much. I am not reading the amount of books that I am buying, so I need to lower the number until I find a good, happy number where I buy the books and read most of them within the month so that my TBR is not going to be growing every single month to a point that I cannot read all of the books that I own. So let's just get started. For the first purchase that I made, it is definitely my biggest one and it was from Amazon, and I spent $93.19 on just 5 books. So I bought One by One by Ruth Ware, which I did read in October. It was part of the Literally Dead book club. I wanted to read it along with it. I kind of wish that I would not have purchased this in hardcover, but it is what it is. I kind of regret purchasing this and not just getting an ebook or trying to get it from a library or something. I also, in that purchase, got The Joy Luck Club by Amy Tan. I have not read this one yet. I was meant to in October, but if you want to check out my October reading wrap-up, you will know why I wasn't really reading so much this month. But I did not get to this one, so this will be on my TBR stuff. In that purchase, I also got A Reaper at the Gates by Sabaa Tahir. I want to continue on with the Ember and the Ashes story. I don't have any plans to read this soon, but I did get this one because I am wanting to finish that series because the final book I believe is coming out in December. So then the last 2 books I got in that purchase were Middlegame by Seanan McGuire. I've been hearing such great things about this for months now, and I wanted to get it because I also got The Shadows by Alex North to read with the Page Turner book club, and I kind of mistook these books for each other. I thought that this book was Middlegame, and so I was really confused when I saw the covers, so I just bought them both, and I did read The Shadows. I have not read Middlegame. Hopefully this will be a someday read, but yeah. Don't they look just the same though? I was so confused for the longest time which book was which. Then on Kindle I purchased Top Secret. It's a book that I heard Jess from Books Past Bedtime talk about, and I did not pay any money for it because I did have digital rewards back from that purchase from Amazon, so I was able to get it without having to spend any money on that one, so that was really awesome. So then in the month I decided to go to Goodwill. I wanted to get some oversized shirts just so I could have some things to lounge around in because I was kind of tired of just always hanging out in my pajamas. But when I was there, I walked into the book section of every Goodwill that I went to, which was 3 of them, and I found some pretty good ones. So I don't have the exact amount that I spent because I purchased the books and shirts that I got at the first Goodwill, and then my grandma paid for the ones at the next one. So I'm thinking I was around $15 based on the prices of the books. So I didn't pay for all of them. My grandma did pitch in just because she had some purchases she was making and just threw in my books with it. So it's about $15 that I spent at Goodwill. So I'm going to say that's within my budget, but just know that my grandma did purchase some of these for me. So the first find at Goodwill was The Girl on the Train. It's a hardcover version and it is like in perfect condition. It looks like somebody never even touched this one. So I was really excited about that. I've heard good things about this one. I don't really have any plans immediately to read this, but I'm excited to have it. Then I found this kind of beat up copy of Through the Woods by Emily Carroll. It was really disgusting on the outside. It's still really disgusting. I wiped it down a couple of times and it's kind of falling apart. Like the spine is not sticking together, but this is about $20 on Amazon, so getting it for $1.50 was a great find, I think. And if I really love it and want a better copy of it, I can eventually purchase it, but for now I feel like this is perfectly fine. Then I found both The Diviners by Libba Bray and the 5th season at the same Goodwill, and I was very excited because I've heard great things about this from Catherine at Catherine Zofrey. She says that this series is really great, and I've heard such great things about the 5th season from The Bookish Mom. So just hearing those two and how much they like these books, I decided I had to pick up both of them. Then at, I think, the 3rd Goodwill that I went to, I found these 3 books. I found A Man Called Ove. I've heard so many people say it differently. So I found this one and it is in great condition. There was another copy of it that wasn't in such great condition, but this one, the spine isn't even broken, so I feel like somebody did not read this either. And then I found Beloved by Toni Morrison. I've heard great things about this as well, and I like this cover much better than the red one, I think it is, with just the text on it. I feel like this is just more interesting to look at, so I was glad to find this version of it. And then I also found They Both Die at the End by Aidan Silvera. So Goodwill is definitely a place to check out books. I didn't realize that they had so many great books. But then I went to a little library. There are not very many around me, not even within a couple of miles around me. I just found one when I searched little free libraries, and when I went there, they had Red Rising, and you can see me in this clip being super excited that they had this book. Do I see a book I want? Not sure. And they had a couple of books that my grandma wanted to check out too. So I've been very excited to read Red Rising. This is a bit of a worn copy of it, but if I enjoy it, I probably expect myself to purchase the full set so that I can carry on with this series. Yeah, I almost said season. I'm not talking about Supernatural here. But I am so excited that I got this for free. I was really happy to see this in the window. So then Scribd came out of my account, and that was $10.73, and I listened along to One by One by Ruth Ware, and I also listened along to Cemetery Boys by Aidan Thomas. So this is kind of like the book haul for Scribd, but yeah, just know that I paid for Scribd. So then I made another Amazon purchase, which was for Brothersong by TJ Klune. I spent $11.11 on this, which is not how much this book cost, but I had credit card rewards points that I put towards it to get it down to that price. So that is how I spent only that much on this book. So rewards points make me very happy. And last but not least, my Audible subscription came out, and that is $16.16, and I decided to purchase The Final Empire. I still have not read it. I've been saying I was going to read it since probably September, but I bought the audiobook so I can finally read it this month. So these are all my purchases for the month of October. I was at a total of $146.19, which put me at $3.81 under budget. I purchased 17 books, which was one more than I got in September, and my books averaged out to $8.60 per book, which is $1 better than I did last month. Still not perfect, but it's an improvement. And of those 17 books, I only read 4 of them. So I am not doing so great with my books purchased to books read ratio. But that being said, my budget is going down in November, and so far I think I've been doing a really good job of it, but it's still early in the month. We will see how I do. But I know Christmas is coming up, and my family will probably be purchasing me some books for that, so I'm trying to just resist buying some books and catch up on a lot of the books that I have not been reading, even though I have said that I would. So I really hope you like this video. I really hope that you like being just as nosy as I am. I love watching how people spend their money. So if you do like this video, put a little dollar emoji down in the bottom just so I know that you enjoy it. I would appreciate that. And I think that is all that I have. I will see you later. Thanks for watching.